Oh my goodness. Chat. Welcome. Welcome, welcome, welcome. All right. Oh my goodness. Welcome, welcome, welcome everyone to the chat. How are we doing? We'll be starting in just a moment. If you're out here right now, we got a lot planned for today. But we'll be starting in just a moment. Alrighty. We're gonna get into it, chat. We're gonna get into it. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Oh my goodness. We haven't been live in so long, but welcome everyone to the stream. How are we doing? My name is Logical, and today is good. We haven't streamed in a while, but I am super excited for today. If you guys haven't been following up on anything, Jason Blundell himself is hosting a mapping competition alongside Noah and JC Backfire. And Noah announced this on his recent Blundell streams that they've been doing, and it is going to be, let me turn this on. The light doesn't want to turn on. And the theme is over under, and they said you have a month and do what you want with that. They're not looking for anything crazy, but wow, to have Jason Blundell himself be in competition and actually acknowledging the Black Ops 3 mapping community, it's an incredible feeling. This has been something that at least me personally have been wishing for and wanting, and a professional opinion and on all this stuff, because it's such a niche community. It's small, and you're modding a game that is now 11 years old, and it's nice to see him go and talk about all the development behind Black Ops 3 and Black Ops 4, and how they decided on things, and him being his cryptic self doing crazy shit. But today we are gonna be working on the map that I have been working on for the past couple days. We have from, I think it was last week, so the 8th, until May 8th. So exactly 30 days. And I'm excited. The rules are, well, we didn't have any, it was only solo projects allowed this time. No duos, so I'm very excited to see who is going to step up to the plate, But I want to get into it before, let's stop yapping. Let's get into this. Chat, how are we doing? Welcome out here. You guys, how are we doing? How are we doing? It is Wednesday. We're going to be streaming for about 4 hours today, and I'm excited to show you what I've been cooking up. Hype, Mr. Jofro Man, what's going on? Such a project is solo. I dropped out because I know I can't get anything quality in a month. I can understand the scariness behind it because it's a solo project, but I think that's the point. I think Jason wants to see what people have been doing in the mod tools and what they can do in a short amount of time, just like how they were doing when they designed origins and maps and stuff like that. They were given a phrase, and all the designers would get to work, and you present what you can do, and if it's a good idea, it moves forward. That was awesome. What's going on? Can't wait to see what you got. All right, let's get into it. How you doing, man? Welcome out here. This is what I've been doing This is my idea of over-under. It's very, very work in progress. I only have a couple hours developing this map, but I have a strong idea, and I didn't want to make this ambitious. I didn't want to make this crazy. I wanted to make it small and really, really thought out and detailed and designed. So this is spawn right here. Don't mind the water. It looks like shit, I know. But this is spawn, and this is going to be a no-lands land type of spawn. So when you spawn in, you're on this beach, you know, you're on, see this cave, and you're like, all right, what's going on? You see this dock. Pack-a-punch will be at the end of this dock. And you're like, all right, what's happening? And then you'll start seeing zombies come out of the water. And then all of a sudden, the alarm starts going off, and all the zombies start sprinting and stuff like that. And then these bunker doors open. Everyone has to get behind the bunker doors. You spawn in with like an SMG, so you're not just fucking completely defenseless. It's going to be a low-powered SMG, but these zombies are going to be strong. This is going to be a hard map. These doors will close, and then you will continue up these stairs. Of course, they're not like detailed or anything yet. These stairs do exist, though, right here. Just like so. You can come through the door, up the stairs, and then another set of bunker doors, which will open up into the well room. This is what I've been calling it. It's this huge cavernous cathedral, and I don't know where. I'm thinking for over-under, you start at that beach and you're making your way to the top, and you're going through these caves, and I think it could be I think it could turn out really cool. I really think it's gonna have like I'm modeling all these like architecture and all these walls like in Blender and stuff, so it's gonna do a lot of modeling. But as you can see, there's this like fucking hole in the ground and just goes to infinityness. So don't fall down there. And then you see this hole in the ceiling, and of course there's no details, but it's gonna go up until the surface, and you're gonna see this like shaft of light coming down, and you're gonna be like, whoa, that looks cool. And then you have two ways to go. No matter which way you take. Right now it's super dark, so turn on full bright to get through. And you make your way up here, and then you see this basin of this like circular building, and then to the left you have the atrium down here, or the well room. And then the other way just connects back up to here. So this is like a main meeting point. I'm thinking about adding another room or two. I really don't know yet. I really want to keep it like I want to focus on all of the features and like make it really well detailed and not worry too much about the space, because that could always be changed later. But so you have this spire. This is the base of a spire, and you're going to be able to climb up it and get to the surface. And on the surface is this big open field. There's going to be like a church over here, maybe another structure over here, but then you come over and you see the hole that's reaching down. Oh, excuse me. Oh. And so you're like achieving, you're going super vertical, and that's my idea of over under. And if you keep going towards this way, there is this dock or deck that will be overlooking the coast of this peninsula, and there will be a rope swing somewhere over here, and you'll take the rope swing all the way back down to spawn, and that is the full loop of the entire map. So that's what I've been cooking up. We got this whole area. I've been modeling all this in Blender. These rocks, this is all like some brushwork or whatever, but it's super early on, and the only thing that I want to do today is detailing. I really just want to get right into detailing. I feel like I already have the map layout done, and I just want to get this stuff looking good. One thing I did yesterday, so I'm thinking for my assets, right? I want to use like 4K quality. I want to use really nice quality assets. if I open up this terminal and I have made a little tool with the help of cursor to pretty much make assets and put them into BO3 from Quixel. So we're gonna be setting up some assets today, and we're gonna be doing some detailing. I actually have them all downloaded already, but you can see here I actually have. I need to find out where that is. I had an idea for a Paris map, but it's crazy ambitious. Also, I know next to nothing about scripting. I'm working on a small survival map for about 6 months now. That is the thing with this solo project. You know, it's... Oh, I see what I did. The thing about solo projects, not everyone knows, right, everything. And it's hard. So this will be... Ah, fuck. What am I... Why do I even have a texture asset for... Let me see. Let me open 8. This map looks sick. What's it about? Oh, what's up, Rex? It seems crazy to me that you've tasked with doing this in 30 days. Dude, 30 days is not a long time. And we've been super busy. So I haven't even been able to start this map until like literally 2 days ago. And all this texture work and everything, all this building of like the models and rocks and stuff, I did all yesterday. So today I'm here to just lock in and continue on. Oh, that's my template. What am I looking for? Rock 01? Alright, we're gonna get rid of these. No, those are materials. Ah, shit. Alright, whatever. We'll have to just name these something else. This will be Beach Rock 01. It's going to take a little bit of time to export all these. It is pretty slow. But that's fine. I think it is crazy that we only have 30 days to do this. But I'm like, in my head, 30 days is not enough to do anything crazily detailed. I don't know what... I think they're looking for features or crazy ideas. Right? So Beach Rock is done. While this all does the conversions, we gotta take a trip to Dabbington City. I'm so excited to see what people make and come up with. I hope a lot of people do it, and I hope they aren't like too intimidated. Nordic Beach Rock. I'm gonna have to open like another window. This will be this. Like so. Nordic coastal cliff, Nordic beach rock. Okay, we're all good. I would assume normally for something like this, it wouldn't be expected for you to be finished, but for the contest, it has to be run, right? So I wonder if that sets this apart some. I'm planning everything out to be, like, by the day. Like, I knew I could get the block out done in a day. Now, I want to be done with detailing the map by the 25th. And then I want to be done with all of the features and scripting by the 2nd. And then test everything to be done by the 6th. I want to have 2 days. I want to have the 7th. I want to release it on the 7th. I don't even want to fucking, like, attempt to accidentally, like, fuck something up. I need it released. I've done it with so many fucking NOAA contests. But, I really don't know, man. People have been speculating, especially me. Do you think that this is a job interview of some type? Like some sort of art test? Kruger, what's going on, man? Working on my map right now as well, bro. Super excited. This is my first contest. Hey, let's go, man. Good luck to everyone. Hell yeah, man. Dude, I am super excited to see what everyone comes up with. Look, all these, all those, like, materials and, like, assets that I'm creating right now automatically get put into Ape, and it just generates everything. Like, this is a huge fucking piece of Vista right here. Let's see the cliff. And they're all in 4K materials as well. I got the high quality Johns. They look good. It looks really good, these fucking assets. Fucking gorgeous. Coastal Cliff 3. I think it might be like if you get first place, you might hire them for his new dev studio, because in the stream was saying how they used to get mappers from the Monica community back in the day. That would be insane, dude. That's what I'm low-key thinking. There's a good chance Blundell is looking for talent at the moment. Bro, that would be a fucking dream come true. Imagine, like, you grow up playing zombies, and then you spend, like, 10 years perfecting your craft of, like, learning zombies and the gameplay and the modeling and the texturing, and you're learning all this stuff. And then the guy who made, like, your favorite versions of zombies and maps and everything, just comes out and says, hey, I want everyone to make a map, and you might have a chance to work for me. That'd be crazy, dude. Imagine. It's just a big... Yo, this is his plot all along. That was his plot all along. From BO3, he was like, we're going to release mod tools, and in 10 years, we're going to have people that know the mod tools so much that we'll be able to form a full dev studio with these guys. Literally a dream come true. Bro, that's my dream right now. Nordic Coastal Cliff? Ooh, second one. Oh, no. It's the fourth one. I've got some banger map ideas with an overarching storyline, but I can't do anything less than fully realized big budget type of map. Besides with college classes, finish up a whole week of doing nothing, it's basically Rav's for me. Oh. Even just him reviewing your work is awesome. Dude, that's literally... That's my... Like, I'm glad that there's actually no monetization in this. Like, if you're participating in this contest, you're doing it for love of the fucking game. I just hope Blundell sees my main map, so it would be a dream to work with him. Well, I think this is... If you're not working on a map, man, I would... You got 3 weeks. Put something together. Bro, there's a good chance. And I feel like because it's a solo project, not a lot of people are entering into this contest. So you'll have a better chance of him seeing your work. Because isn't the community supposed to vote for top 5, right? Or top 3? Defend the objective. Welcome out here, man. I've never released a map before, but I've done lots of half-finished projects before running out of motivation. I don't know if salvaging parts of them to make a full map goes against the rules, though. It doesn't. I don't think so. What's stopping anybody from using anything on DevRaw? If something's already pre-made, there's no way around it. People are just going to use it for their maps. I mean, like, I'm kind of doing something similar with the boss fight, but the rest of the map, I mean, that's just one part. Like, that's not even like it's an optional thing to do, you know? I'm making the main focus of the map everything that I'm making in the next month, right? So, like, I'm putting massive emphasis on the layout, on the design, on the textures. You know? I feel like little features like, I don't know, adding an AI from DevRaw and a boss fight from DevRaw, adding in scripts from DevRaw, that just adds to the, like, the thing, you know? I think there will be a differential between, like, stuff like that. I don't know. I think it's allowed. I may re-enter. I've been mapping for 360 days on the dot and haven't dropped anything, but maybe I can get something done. I don't see why not. Just do something quick, you know, super planned out, like, you're not going above and beyond making anything, you know, that it would take time to work on, or, you know, just a small project with feasible goals and ideas that you can put together in a month. I think that's the most important part. Planning and time management, I think, is the most important part in this this contest. Obviously skill as well, but sometimes you don't really need mapping skill to be a game designer, you know? This is the 6th Nordic Coastal Cliff. Hell yeah, bro. I think you got a really good chance at first place, too. Your maps are always insane. I don't know about first place. There are some talented motherfuckers in this community that surpass my levels of skill in every field. I would definitely give it a shot. Not winning is a lot better than regretting you didn't enter. Yo, facts. This is your chance, bro. Jason Blundell, the dude that made Origins, Mob of the Dead, Shadows of Evil, 9. Bro, like, some of these are, like... That's the guy that made that, you know? To me, that's like... Jason's, like, one of my idols. I got a couple idols in my life for, like, game development. and Jason is one of them. Hideo Kojima is another one, obviously, from Metal Gear Solid. And Jason Jones from Halo 2 and 3. Julian, what's going on? Welcome out here. I think I got a banger idea. I just can't think of a layout. It is hard, you know. For me, I didn't really come up with a layout, to be honest. I just kind of... I did. I did have a layout. I drew one. Well, we threw it together pretty quickly, you know. Nordic Forest Cliff. Whoa, that's a new one. Especially with layouts, you literally cannot rush things. No, you should not. I take heavy inspiration from the OG fucking World at War maps, though. They top notch, top fucking notch. And this one's just short and sweet, and it's a figure 8. Like there's 1, 2, 3 main areas, and they all connect. And then I think up here I'll have to split this up into like 3 different sections or something because it's just so massive. But that's okay. That is a-okay. And down here, do I accidentally there we go. They weren't in the right prefab. Alright, so we have one last asset, Quarry Cliff 02. So chat, look at that. This little tool that I made yesterday, every single one of these materials, this JPEG, I would have had to convert into a PNG, and then convert every single FBX model into an XANA model, and then, or an X model bin, sorry. And then I'd have to set it up in Ape, and every model has one material with the 5 textures on it. I just saved so much time doing this. It's crazy. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I could look on Quixel and Fab and see if there's anything more, but like, let's see. Do we have any debris? No. Forest. Ooh, I could actually use these. Let's see, plants. No, we don't need to save any of those. What I'm looking for is stuff like this. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 6. We have that. 7. I think we have all these. Nordic Beach. Right? We have Nordic Beach? We do. We have one of them. I don't think we have that one. Take that one too. Oh, we'll take that one too. We have those desert western cliffs. Take that one. Oh, we'll take these formations. Oh, we have that last cliff as well. Got a bunch of these. The sandstone cliff we have as well. Beach boulder we can take. Take that as well. Ooh, this tundra terrain. Beach sand with pebbles. Yeah, we'll take all these beach stuff. What exactly are the rules with DevRaw T7? If I do a renter, I don't want to get DQ. There's no rules on it. You can use assets. Snow. Trees. Pretty cool stuff. I love Quixel, man. All right. Got to download all of these. Sorry, this isn't super fun to watch right now, so it's just me clicking a bunch of buttons. I promise we'll get into mapping very soon. We have to set these materials up, or these models up. Yeah, screw, I'm going to make something for this competition. Making a 1-to-1 Eiffel Tower out of brushwork currently. Holy. Dude, that might be a bit ambitious. You've got 3 weeks, right? You're going to got to make a whole zombies map. The Eiffel Tower itself, if you want to go inside of it, sure, you could do some of it. But that asset already exists in Modern Warfare 3, the original. You could use it as a model. It's also, I believe, in Vanguard, which you can rip assets from, too. Just something to think about. Alright, let's continue along. Beach Boulder. Using a Vanguard Vista model as the base, it's not as agony as it may sound. Yo, Scalv, what is going on, brother, man? Welcome, welcome, welcome. Right now, we're currently porting over some assets to get a library going so that we can start detailing. What you got cooking here, I could show you real quick while we do that. Oh, lost my mouse cursor. So I am thinking over under. You are making your way up through caves and shit. And the theme I'm going for is like other world, like ancient civilization architecture, temple like. That makes sense. Shadow of the Colossus, for example, very inspiring, very heavily inspired for this map, I'm thinking. But this is the spawn, and this is the beach. Pack-a-Punch will be on this dock, and it's no man's land area. Eventually, these bunker doors will open. I don't know if I'm going to keep them bunker doors. This is just placeholder for now. Just an asset that I made a while ago. But I might do a custom door. And then we'll come through up these stairs into the well room. This is the well room. I don't know. I'm thinking like I'm gonna have to go back into Blender and like chop up some of these like walls and put like just giant fucking like carvings and like not hieroglyphs, but I don't know, just some cool shit in the walls. Because this is supposed to be some sort of like fucking temple. The pillars look sick. These, I don't even know where the fuck I found these. These are from it's from Shangri-La. But it's supposed to be this huge cavern, and then you could take either way, left or right, up through here. I haven't done any of the flooring yet, really. I just laid out all the block out. And then you're up to this like connecting area for the left and right side, and then you can also look down in the well room. But then you have this like spire looking thing, and if you go in it, you can climb up. And I might do all the way to the top. I don't know. But then you reach the surface, and then you're on this like peninsula, and it's gonna be like this huge open field. And there's gonna be like grass everywhere. It's gonna feel like very heavenly, or not heavenly, but like very fresh. You know, it's gonna look cool. I'm gonna have like a church over here. Maybe block up some of the areas with like rocks and stuff. But over here is the deck, and if you come over to the edge here, there'll be like a rope swing because you can just see the other dock, and you can rope swing all the way from over here back down to the spawn, and then that's where your no man's land area is. And I got a very small quest planned out, and a boss fight planned out as well. Do some gladiator shit with the field, dude. I think I'm gonna do something sick. But I want to do all the detailing first. I have to get all the detailing and shit finished by the 25th. I think I said that, or the 30th. I might have said 25th. I got 10 days. And so the first day today, or I made this tool yesterday, actually. All I do is I could take all these zip files that I got from Quixel, and I just convert them all from FBX to XModel bin, and I convert all of the JPEGs into PNGs, and then it creates a GDT for me and just sets it up in Radiant. So like literally this, what is this? Beach Rock 02. Where is that? Beach Rock 02. What the hell? Why are these not showing up? What? Oh, whoops. That surely couldn't be because of the slash. Oh, here they are. I need that. Oh, is that shit on DevRaw? Nah, I just made that shit yesterday. Me and my homie Claude. No, imagine. It was, though. Alright, Beach Rock 2 is good. I can send this to you if you would like. Onion water. Yo, Rami. Another. What's going on, bro? Dude, chat, do we take another dab? Little dab, Ruski. TNT, what's going on, man? How you doing? Die. That would be very handy. Cheers, fella. You want me to also send you all these bottles that I'm setting up right now? So you don't have to redo them all? Beach Rock 04. I might make this a pack. Cheersington City, my friend. Yo, fucking Cheersington City. We're going to Benjamin City. Yo, we have so many people out here. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Bro, I haven't streamed in a while. I'm thinking about making a schedule to stream like once a week. Dedicated stream day. Ooh, what is this? Yo, cheers, everybody, cheers. Oh my god, so many based people in here, am I right? This is my tool to Import and port over any Quixel asset into Black Ops 3. So now you could use, because you could just download, right? If you have these in your library, you could just download. These are free assets, right? These are free assets. You just download the fucking raw files, right? The FBX. Standard license agreement, brother. I think you could put that into anything as long as you don't make money from it, which we aren't because it's going on Devra, which is free. I could have these fucking mega scanned assets just in my mod tools now. Yo, should I release this? Yes, yes, very based. Oh. Frying up to all reliable to get an idea down for the map. Fortnite creative. Unironically, I just open up Paint and just start fucking going. It don't even look good. There's no layers. There's no nothing. I can't do anything. I don't want this whole stream to be just setting up these assets. Chaosity, what's going on, man? Working on my first map ever right now. Your tuts are coming in clutch. Yo, you should look up It's Broads on YouTube. He's got some really good tutorials coming out very frequently as well, and they're all modern and up to date, and they're coming out. Like one even came out today. Love Broads, love Broads. He's one of the good guys. This is sick. Does it got to be FBX or what are the limitations? So it's very slow, as you can see, like me going through, doing this. Right. Tundra terrain. Whoa. That's because I just used Cursor to create all this shit. And so it takes PyCod Blender plugin. And so it's kind of like calling on Blender to convert the model into FBX, from FBX to X model bin. So I think as long as you follow, I think it can be any limitation. I don't see why not. I could go ahead and easily change it as well to accept. Do we have any tundra terrains? Oh wait, we just got one. To just accept any picture. And I also have it set up for materials as well. You just throw on the color, AO, normal, spec, gloss, and it'll create a material based off of that. Just so you don't have to fucking do the manual bullshit of doing all the shit in M.O.A.B, which is really annoying, because it's literally just a fucking, it's just a text editor. That's all M.O.A.B is. It's like a viewer of text. I wish this would just keep just opened on the same thing. Icelandic rock formation. Do we have any of those? No. All right. Rock formation. Okay. And then we're going to have these rock plates. Yeah, this is a little annoying. I have to go into my downloads every time. I promise we're gonna get to some detailing today, chat. I promise. It's 3:30. We're gonna end stream around 6:30. I'm gonna say 6:37. I wonder how many submissions there will be. I hope there's a good amount, but I could see if there isn't any because there's no monetary value from this. There's actually not like what Jason said. There's all he said like publicly was that he's giving out like first, second, third place prizes. It doesn't like scream out a prize or anything, you know, but that's just like to the normies, to someone like people like everyone in this chat right now, right? If you are in my stream, there's some chance that you like custom zombies, and there's some chance that you are making your own map. And so this is like a once in a lifetime like type opportunity where you have the guy who made your favorite thing be able to review your work and your map. Like, that's crazy. Imagine like Picasso or like Leonardo da Vinci or like just some incredible fucking like asking you personally, like, I don't know, to me that's I drop everything for this opportunity. Every map I'm making in BO3 exists in Fortnite Creative. Oh, fuck, that's funny. Watching those as well? Good, yeah. Bro does have the best tutorial, that's true. Rebellious Cat, what's going on? Welcome out here. It would be cool if there were more tutorials on how to script AI. That would be really cool. It's just so hard because not a lot of people know about it, you know? And it could be really cool having, like, some new stuff. What is this? Icelandic Rocky Ground? This third one. It would be interesting to have some new stuff other than Mangler, Panzer, Brutus, you know, the OGs. Like, we need some new stuff. We need some new stuff. That's huge, actually. I have been importing some mega scans manually. And a personalized letter from him. Did he say that? They're going to do a personalized letter? I really haven't been watching the streams. I've been fucking so busy these past few days. This is the fourth one. Means more to me than the money. Same. Alright, chat, we're almost done. We are almost done with all of these models, and that's going to be it for the models. And we can actually detail. Yeah, he said first, second, third get a trophy, and a personalized letter from him. That'd be insane, bro. If I had a personalized letter from him, I'm gonna open that shit up and read it, like, on stream. That would be nuts. Yeah, he said, oh, I already read that. I don't expect to win, as it will be my first time making a map, but it's something I always wanted to try. You might as well try, man. You could either keep saying you're gonna try, you know, or try. And then you'll look back and be like, I'm glad I tried. Because now you have the knowledge. And you it's better than regretting not doing it, you know? Frame that shit? Yo, I literally would. I would have entered, but I'm too busy, unfortunately. Oh, dude, Scalv, I know you could actually cook, which sucks. I've never seen you release a fucking map ever. And imagine your first map is to Jason. No, but I get it. I also have to take like a tiny bitty break from my other projects to work on this one, which kind of sucks. Because shit, I kind of got bills to pay, you know? But it'll be fine. Biggest flex ever? Yo, it really would. I'd put that shit right in a frame. What's your idea for the map? Over, under? Over, under, I'll show you. I'll show you when I'm done with these assets. But for a quick brief, it's like going from a beach to the top through caves. Who on the BO3 Mod Tools Discord server knows how to script AI? Rex and Script Lord are the only two people that I know that actually know anything to do with AI. Oh, Mikey Ray. Well, I guess out of my friend. I guess in the Mod Tool server itself, Mikey Ray knows, I believe. Oh fuck, who did he work with? He worked with someone on his last map. I think they also know. RIP Simbo. My goat. Bro, with this new project, you know what it is. That's a crazy debut. Yeah, you know what? That's fair, that's fair, that's fair. That is fair. That is a crazy debut. Check your DMs too. Send some new pics. I shall. This is a Nordic rock foundation. Whoa, we never had one of those before. Worked with Deadshot. Oh yeah. Literally the only reason I started making maps was because my friend said he would. I was so excited to try it, and then he gave up, so I decided to give it a go myself. Now I'm in too deep. Bro, that's low-key. I got into World of War map making like a long time ago. I was like a kid. Because I always loved like architecture. Like I played The Sims ever since I was like 3 or 4 years old. Like just watching my cousins play. And then I got into, my dad got me this like home design program, and I would design homes and shit, and then we play Roller Coaster Tycoon. So I was always like into gaming, but I was more so into the creative side of gaming and designing stuff. And then it was like fucking like the perfect fucking combination, right? World at War came out, zombies, sick as fuck. And then Halo 3 came out, Forge mode, sick as fuck. So imagine putting the two together. And that's what the World of War mod tools did to me. Like 2011, I want to say, I downloaded it for the first time. 15 years. I took a break, and then I heard the Black Ops 3 mod tools were coming out. And my friend in high school at the time got this gaming laptop, and we were like, yo, Black Ops 3 is coming out like on PC, like, yo, we could start making custom maps. And I was like, yo, I'm down. So I would literally go to his house and go on his computer, like his laptop, and fucking make maps. Nordic Forest Cliff, we have one of these already. And I would make maps on his laptop, and it was just like we were just making his house. And we did it for about like 2 weeks, and then I gave up because it was so fucking annoying. Kept going to his house, and so later that year for my birthday, I got a computer, full standing desktop, and I bought Black Ops 3, and I had the mod tools, and that was like the end of 2016. Like, I'd say January 2017 is when I locked in and started making maps. And the rest is fucking history. I love this shit, man. I don't care if I'm making money from it. I don't care if no one's in my streams or download my maps. This is the one thing that I fuck with heavy. And I feel like I'm like destined to do this shit. Let's see. Nordic Forest Ledge Rock. We don't have any of those. Been mapping for about a decade. Rip Simbo? Oh, no. He's done with mod tools. He moved to like the middle of Africa. And he's just chilling down there. He came into a stream. He came into a stream like a couple of times ago. And he was like, yo, what's up? And then like that was it. I miss Simbo. Oh my god, chat, we're done. Alright, they all have the wrong name of GDTs. That's fucking annoying. Simbo is on mod tools right now. Is he really? I know his son has his computer at home. I don't think he has his computer. Oh my god, he is currently in game. I love Simbo. Alright, so that should be good. So let me just refresh my Radiant right quick, because I know it's going to be a lot to take in with all the new 4K images and shit. I'm going to have to mass edit eventually those GDTs as well to lower all their maps, because this map will not be able to run if I have like 1,000 4K fucking textures. Frederick Rogers, what's going on, man? Welcome out here. I've learned so much about game development with the mod tools. It's crazy. I couldn't even make the Game Maker tutorial game. Came in totally blind. You know, same. Can you explain the concept of Jason's over-under? It's just whatever you think it would be, you know? What does over-under mean to you? And you just make a map based off what you think. Ooh, look at all these assets. We just ported 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We just ported around 45 fucking models in about 45 minutes. Bro, that's a minute a model. That is a huge, huge W. Crazy. Alright, we're going to go into this prefab. And we're going to first build lights, because this shit looks like poop. Just another day, bro. I feel that. Dumb question, but what's a GDT? I've been selecting a random GDT that was already there and use that to import some Blender models. Don't be shy. Drop them in the DevRaw supporter channel. Yo, Cherry, what's going on? I was thinking about doing that. High key. Oh, I should actually. So GDT is a storage file, pretty much, that has every single asset. So material, model, animation, blah, blah, blah. And it's all stored in the GDT, and it's be able to be viewed and edited and messed with inside of Ape, the asset property editor that is included with the tools. And that's how you do that. That's its own separate fucking discipline as well in game development. Setting up shit like that. That's more of a technical artist, I would say. And programmer, like game data table, I think it stands for. I have no idea. That sounds right. But chat. Oh my god. Okay, we're in. We're gonna start with the stairs going into the bunker. So, Blue, please. I'd appreciate it if you wouldn't do that. What we're going to do is prefab all this up. Save as new prefab. ZM. Log over under. Export. Bunker entrance. Like an alarm? Or should it be like... How would a temple do it, you know? What is the temple doors? Maybe it could be spikes? What do we think? Like, this is supposed to be, like, ancient fucking, you know, it's supposed to be ancient civilization. What technology did ancient civilization have access to? And that would make sense. We gotta look at some water. All non-decals. This water is so ugly. Ugh, there's really no good water, and I don't know how to make water. I really don't. I might increase the scale in this just a little bit. Yeah, that looks fine. I believe the Incans used Radiant and the Romans used Devrah. That's so hilarious. Is there a filter for water? There is. Oh. Didn't work though. Simple terrain patch. Nope, we're gonna do terrain, faces to terrain. We're gonna go into this view so we can actually see what we're doing. Delete these. Delete that. Faces to terrain as well. Oh, whoops. Okay. We're going to do some patch editing. But that is okay. It is not the end of the world. Select all these real quick. Just align them to the grid. I'll make these go up. Okay. Now we're going to make this one go up as well. But we're going to do this. Make them line up. We want these all perfectly aligned. And then we could start doing stuff like this. So we'll square them all out. And then we're going to have to cut these because we're going to have to extend this to there. But then we're going to have to bring all these in. So we're doing all this so we can have textures that blend together in the water. We want to be able to blend multiple things because it's not just sand, right? It's not just sand at a beach. It's rocks and it's pebbles and it's this and that. Is that? Okay. We do need to extend these like so. So now you'll never be able to really see past over there. Oh wait, maybe you will. Well, that's something we could deal with another time. What? Why is there just a fucking... Oh. Okay. Alright, we'll select all of these. And then... do that. We're gonna have fog, so maybe we don't need to do it so far out, but it's not the end of the world if we just have a lot of these guys. What the fuck? I didn't do what I wanted it to do. Okay, so this is all the sand. But we're gonna want like an underwater. Let's see. Real quick, we will build lights. Oh. Yeah, I don't know if Paris is happening. There's too much to that city. I really want to do some catacombs. Yo, do some catacombs. That would be really cool. And then just have the Eiffel Tower in the background. Yo, this map looks sick. What is it about? Rex, what's going on? I'll come out here. It's about some shit. Is this a terrain patch or a curve? It's a terrain patch. Alright, why does my water go dark? Why does actually everything look fucking awful? What? What is this? Biodomes, underwater sky? What is that? What the fuck is this? Metal turret? Oh, shit, I'm stupid. I didn't have all in use. Whoopsie, 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 whoopsie. I was like, dude, what? Okay, but actually, though, why is it dark like that? I see why it isn't dark like that. All the probes. Disabled sun? Do I have a disabled sun? What was it? Is it Alt H, Control H? There we go. But also, that did help me find out that I didn't have my probes. That's good, that's good. This one. This one. Sounds good. These are not good. But it should be fine. Okay. So now these should all be good. Let me build lights again. What's the name of that dock model, if you don't mind? Need one exactly like it. So this is actually a bunch of models that I put together. So I had to build this. Did I get rid of the fucking water? Oh, dude, what am I... Unless... Oh, I got so scared. Okay. And now we can make this a water. Woo! Sunbounce? I don't know. What did I have? It was Shangri-La water. What was this? Okay. Okay, so all this has to be a different sand. Maybe like a dirt almost. That should be fine. Alright, we're gonna bring all these verts over. Like so. And we'll bring these over. Just a little bit. So now it like pretty much blends in, right? Now we gotta put some sand on top of that. This is all reveal decals, and we want to use the T10 sand as well. This looks really nice, actually. Let's put this to paint height. Lower the amplitude. Maybe we have to do a little bit more. Maybe we have to do a little bit more. maybe that should be the last layer. Okay, I know what I'm doing. So what we're gonna do is take all these verts. We're gonna make the value all the way up, and then bring them all the way down, because we're gonna change this. Yeah, we're gonna delete this. Actually, and we're gonna change these to this. But oh wait. This is all gonna be all of this, and then we'll take this and bring in the erosion like this. Make all of this 0 alpha, and this is gonna just be the in-between of the water. So I know we can't really see unless we do this, but it's just gonna go right up until the water. Like so. Actually, we can bring it a little bit more in. Like so. And then what we're gonna do, Control C, Control V, we're gonna put another sand. So this time we make all these 0. But we need it to be like a rocky sand, like this. And that will be the edge. You have multiple terrains on top of each other, and you paint the height of the top one. I'm painting the alpha down here on the right, not the height. So that way I can control vertex stuff. So I can have my textures painted where I want them to be. And we're gonna just kind of follow all around the edge. And then we're gonna line up in the middle. Maybe we'll get rid of some, make it a little thinner over here. Maybe we'll have some poking out in the middle. Maybe bring it down just a touch here. P7 decal grunge water pundle blend or dye. Dude, that's actually what I had. Alright, we gotta select all and then make the puddle on top. We gotta bring this up. We gotta get rid of all this. All this wet. That wet. Oh shit! It's a rat! And then we'll bring it up around her. And then bring it down just a little. We'll get all this over here. Condensation, cuz. Erosion. Interesting. And then we'll get some around the edges, because why not? Alright. Now we need some rocky cliffs. We need some rock. Actually, we're not going to do that just yet, because we're going to start placing some Quixel models. Let's start placing these down. Where are my cliffs? Bring these down to like 0.5. They're sandstone, but we can change the color of them. And then we need these quarry cliffs. Oh, hell yeah. These are gorge. And then we'll get another coastal. We'll put like, make it like 3 times the scale and like throw it over here. Get a nice little vista going. We'll put this John like, make it like twice the scale. Put down her. Maybe a little bit smaller. Something like that. We'll put in this one right next to it. You're not really going to be able to see these. That's okay. The main one that you're going to see is over on this side. But I still have to detail that area. So we'll have it like this. And I just gotta change the colors, all these, to match. I don't like how the height is. Maybe bring up the height just a little bit. How does that look? Bring up some height over here. That's kind of looking sweet. Alright, we gotta add some more stuff. Just some more, like, rocks and details. I don't want to take too much of the stuff that I sculpted away. Because these are just supposed to be, like, detail stuff. But can't help but say they look pretty clean. Then we'll get these, like, these rocks. Whoa. Oh my god, bro. I'm seeing the fucking vision right now. Are you guys seeing the vision? Like, or am I going, like, nuts? Let's see. Oh, ho, ho. Hold on. Hold on, chat. Oh, God. Did your importer also do LODs? I just had LODs set up in general, so it was like just 3. But not actual, it's just auto-generated, you know, from BO3. Oh my god. I'm gonna have to like make a lot of custom versions of these assets just so that they blend better. Or let me see, actually. Maybe we can do something. Maybe we can do something crazy. Let's go to volume decal. What if we did this? Well, first, let me make these like... And then we blend it all out. And then... That's kind of cool. Look at this mud. It's almost like a... Oh my god, it's almost like in Death Stranding. BRB. Verco, welcome out here. Missouri, what's going on? Sorry I'm not looking at chat right now. I'm fucking going in on the details right now. Welcome out here. Taking a break from working on mine to eat some food. We're going to extend this out a little bit more. And then we're going to do... we're gonna bring this in to here. Boom. Maybe that's a little too long now. But honestly, it's for Pack-a-Punch, you know? I would love to have the to use like the new one for this. I think that'd be really cool. What I want to do with these probes, just increase the AO power a little bit, override them, make them times 16 volumetric, and I want to add some like lights, like maybe an anchor, tie-down anchor. Let's see, what are these things? That looks a little small. We'll just have these ever so often. We definitely need like a bucket. I found a way to make Paris work. I'm burying the entire damn city in sand. Do we have like a shipping crate? But something not as big. Will this stream stay up? I want to watch this back later when I'm working on my map. Absolutely. As long as I don't play any copyrighted music. What I want to do now is take this model and we're going to open Ape and we're going to start editing some textures. Chat, how are we doing right now? Everyone in this stream right now, I want to hear you say over under. I don't know. I couldn't fucking think of anything. Also hit that like button. Come on. Oh my God. I just looked at my stream. I never took off the donation goal for new PC because I have a new PC, fellas. Let's see that 1, 2, 3 over under. Yes, bro. I know there's people out here. All right, we're gonna go to this Quarry Cliff 2. It's Jover. And we are going to duplicate, and this will be the gray version of it. Same thing with this, duplicate, gray. Now, I wish this was like fucking, Unreal, where I could just edit these textures, but I can't. We're gonna do some actual fucking physically altering these color maps. That is okay. We're going to open up Photoshop. Yo, bro, did you get everything situated with your commission map? I remember when you first got a new PC, you're having trouble with the tools. Yes. Yes. That map is actually good for testing. I've been having people test it out in DevRaw and stuff like that. But I think next week, not next week, when this map's done, this Blundell map, when I get back to working on the house map, I'm going to add in a couple more features, and then I'm going to have all my supporters on the logical streams, on these streams, test it out, because I want to put their names in the map. I want to get some supporter roles stuff going on. So, like, anyone who donates, they get in the map, you know, people who are, like, my channel members and stuff like that, and that also travels over to DevRaw, so if you donate to DevRaw, you'll be in the map, but we'll worry about that when it comes to it. So let's see. We are looking for... This is Quarry Cliff 02. This PNG we will put into Photoshop, and we will saturate, desaturate all the way, make it a little bit brighter. So now we have this just base stone. Now we'll export this. How many people run DevRaw? Great question. For owners, it's me and Shidori. And then we have Preventus, Manny, Wet Egg, West Chief. I think one more. How can I not think right now? I didn't mean to do that. Who am I fucking forgetting? Wet Egg, Shitty. I think there's 7 of us. Ice was a moderator. I'm just a mod. We have a couple moderators. But I wouldn't say like some of the mods like help with like the back end stuff. Like Rex is a mod, but you know, it doesn't really do anything for DevRaw, if that makes sense. You know? Alright, so this gray one should be good. So now we take all these and we make them gray. And now they will blend in with the surrounding landscape. Just looked a little too flat. Sandstone Cliff 02. Let's open up that one. We're going to do the same thing. We're going to take both of these guys and we're going to duplicate them and do gray. And then gray. That is true. That is true. Actually, you did help out back in the day. Verco is back. Yo, this is looking sick. Yo, thank you. So this is Sandstone Cliff 02. So we have to go to Sandstone Cliff 02. Let's put this into Photoshop. And then we will desaturate this and bring up the lightness a little bit. And we will export. This is sandstone cliff 02 gray. Cliff 02 gray. Okay. Perfect. Oh, Scalv, more like my boyfriend. God, you're so attractive. My keyboard died. Weird that you typed that out all before your keyboard died. Alright, that gray is a little too bright. So we're going to lower the exposure. Still looks a little bright. Ah, perfect. Perfect. Let's build lights real quick. Never buy Razer products, bro. I'm their official anti-sponsor. Razer. Hashtag fuck Razer. Hope the map continues to go well. I'm gonna go grab some Dave's dude. Sorry, thanks so much for coming here, man. I appreciate it. Dude, my not let me building lights or anything else as well. Okay. So it's a little dark, but I think it looks kind of cool. Let's see, can we have an exposure increase? We shouldn't. You should set Radiant Registry to below normal priority and OBS to high priority, and affinity-wise turn off first core for Radiant. That's a whole lot of stuff. Can I do it on stream right now? Pro brightness. I know what you're talking about. Could do that. Coastal Cliff 05. That's Nordic Coastal Cliff 05. To you, pal. So we will desaturate. Nordic Coastal Cliff 05. Gray. We need like another sand. What are we doing here? What are we doing? What are we doing? That doesn't look bad, to be honest. Let's just get rid of that. Oh, fuck me, dude. Oh. Okay. Get rid of the height, and we're doing the alpha. The alpha. Whoa. Whoa. Right now, you can just... Alright, let's see. Task Manager, Details, right-click Radiant, End Task. Set below normal properties. Properties? Bro did not go to the details tab. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm a little. Task Manager Details. Right click Radiant. All right, here we go. Where is it? Radiant. Set priority. Below normal. And then set affinity. Untick first core. So CPO 0 or 1. Registry wise, that's for the future, so it does it automatically every time. Oh. Pro brightness is illegal. We only EV comp on these streets. PS Homebrew, what's going on, man? Yep, CPU. Okay, perfect. Thank you. Oh wait, then I didn't. I had to do. What do I have to do with OBS? Set priority above normal. Okay, cool. Now OBS has their first core all to itself, so it shouldn't die. Oh, set it to high. Alright, thanks, Torco. Appreciate that. Alright, let's set up. Let's start doing some blending. Blending! Those are all good. We got a little more going over yonder. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. The sand looks pretty good. This rock is almost like bluish. I wonder if I should make the rock a little bit. That's a lot of work. Too high. Literally turking right now. This is what environment art is like. Is there any documentation on the stuff in the T7 pack? I have no idea. Oh. Akubu. Thank you. Good luck, my man. Do your best. Thank you, thank you, thank you. What would look better? Making all the rocks gray and colorless? I think so. Alright, we're gonna need to get a couple of Quixel assets that I know I'm gonna want. Damn, this takes up like a whole fucking sheet of radiant. You see that? It's a crazy big model. That's no crazy Vista. I'm blue. Alright, let's go in here and plant some rocks. Oh. Fun fact, I do know the feature and you won the competition. Yeah, I saw that too. Jason was like, oi, this lodge guy ain't bad, yeah? Let's give him a fucking trophy, yeah? That's what he said verbatim. That's kind of crazy. Ooh, is that interfering? That is. Alright, we need to make that one green. We're going to open this in 8. Alright, gray. Sorry. Hole reveal. Can I enter your hole? Huh? What the fuck? What the fuck do you mean? Alright, we got to make a new guy. And we're going to go into Photoshop. And what was that? That was the forest cliff. I think. Nordic forest cliff. Nordic forest cliff. Fuck, which one? It was 2. Hue. Saturation, bring that down. Nordic forest cliff. Preventus needs to hurry up and remake all of Radiant low-key. That's what I've been fucking saying. You keep starting fucking projects. If he was here, I'd be like, alright, well, it's wishing. Or it's I've got uni, it's uni. I actually can't use that excuse anymore. Just go to. I think he graduated. I think he's taking a little break. Accurate. Die. You're right. Die. Die. Coastal Cliff 04. We gotta make one for that. Gray. Coastal Cliff 04. Coastal Cliff 04. Stop! I hate this. How do I get rid of this? More options. How do I get rid of that? Why is that a thing? I hate Windows 11 so much. It's fucking stupid bullshit in every fucking corner of this shit. Coastal Cliff 04. What even is that? I don't know. It's like I could share it to my phone, like an image or a file or something. Oh. Windows 10 Enterprise, IoT 21821, LTSC gang stays on top. Coastal Cliff 05, Coastal Cliff 05, Beach Rock. Oh, 1, 2, 3. Okay, I definitely need to do Coastal Cliff 05. Oh, I've already done it. And then we'll let the rocks down here have some color. I think that'd be cool, a little interesting. Maybe we have like a little structure, a little. What kind of cliff models we got? Like if I put it here, but I scale it down, right? And then I do like this to bring it over. All right, it's in the water. Do we have any cliff models that I could use as arch? Alright, how is OBS handling this now? As I'm building lights. I know my PC is dying. It looks like stream is doing pretty well if I move back and forth. I think the stuttering is just radiant. I think this looks pretty cool. Alright, we need a little bit of foliage now. Also, fucking, when I was on Windows 11, worst mistake of my life, Radiant would kill other processes while moving the camera and shit. That's just awesome to hear. I wasn't giving them random scale and rotation. It's okay. It really doesn't like loading a whole lot of materials or models, I mean. Like, if I was watching a movie on my top middle monitor with Radiant open, whenever I moved the camera, the movie would stutter. Only happened with Windows 11. Also, Windows 11 has this bullshit eco-friendly thing you can't disable, where just randomly decide an application is going to be on eco mode and run worse. I actually have been seeing that on my PC, that eco mode shit. Don't know what the fuck that's about. Is that middle mouse click to place them that quick? This is when you have an object selected. Hold down Control Alt and then left click. Let's see if we place this here. We could do box on top. Woman on top. We get a barrel. Let's see what this wooden barrel will look like. Ooh, I like the one with the tarp. Barrel and crate, name a more iconic duo. You can't. You really fucking can't. Alright, this is looking good. This is looking good. Now, we definitely need an entrance. So I think we should switch over to Blender. That's hot. Wallpaper engine type beat. Thank you, thank you. I cooked. I cooked. Had to grind for this view for real. Chat, are we thinking this is good? Improvements? This is a good starting area. Oh, you know what? Actually, I just thought of this. We should have the areas tarped off so you can actually go in the water. Looks awesome. Thank you. Thank you. Yay. Thanks, guys. What are those things called? Are they nets? Might be a net. No, there's got to be some sort of... What the fuck? Filing. There's got to be like a... Yeah, like this. I might have to make this model myself, but that's not the end of the world if that's the case. Bring it to Blender and give it bones with weight paint, and then you can just pose it in Radiant. Can you do that? Could, actually. Okay, we gotta make a couple assets then. Alright. Alright, let's do the net first, because that's the easiest. What is that? What? Huh. I'm gonna do that with a train track model so it's posable on Radiant for curves and shit. Yeah, we're definitely gonna... Alright, let's, I I got an idea. Let's go into Tools, Merge X, and over under. Why couldn't it process? Doesn't exist. What? Well, we'll see what this looks like in Blender. So we have to import X model. We'll go to Merged Models, Landscape. This might take a little bit. Oh, yeah. Perfect. Can you export the whole map into Blender? Yeah, kinda can. We're gonna separate this. I don't know why I even did that. Okay. So we don't want them going out very far. Bro said screw this, I'm mapping in Blender instead. Okay, so this will be the net. We are going to need a net material, though, so let's go back into Radiant. Oh. Merge X an open source tool. I think I don't know when it's publicly going to be released. I think it will be. But for right now, it is not, because it's not finished. It's only in beta. Not gonna lie, I've been kind of doing that. I created the whole map in Blender first. What am I trying to do right now? Oh, get a texture. That's right. Alright, what is this? That's not bad. Unfortunately, this is the only one that really works. Not gonna lie, the ideal for my BO2 mod. Literally could sample it. We'll try with this one. What have I sent you on Twitter? Wait. I think I prepared. I think I sent that for an actual reaction. Oh my god, yeah, I did send you that. Why? I had a reason behind it. I don't know. That account's crazy. Did my stream just die for a second there? Hello? That's a fun account. Okay. Let's go into Blender. And we have to give this the material. And we'll change the base color to be what we find, which is this netting. We'll search for it. It'll be right there. View and shaded. Fix that. But we will have to get the material name. Okay. First, let's rotate this, bring it over. And that could literally be there. It doesn't fucking matter. But what we have to do is actually line up these UV, oh, not with the grid, with the vertex. Same height, same there. And then we'll take all this, follow active quads, and then we'll do the same thing for here. And then we'll just throw it on top. So now if we line it up so that the top thing is there. Shit. That's cool, that's cool. Then I could just make a fucking pole. I can just make a really long, like, wooden pole. And I know we have wood textures. I could just literally steal. Stealing, stealing, stealing! Do we have a log? Oh, not streamed the entire time. Yo, you just joined their Patreon. Yo, it's fire. I haven't actually seen their Patreon. Yo, look at these materials I got going on. These jump scares. I don't have any wood, like, log materials. Supersonic. Yo, that song's so good. Log. Ickle. I don't know if I should do bamboo. I think I'm thinking too much into it now. I like these. Ascend, what's going on, man? Welcome out here. Welcome to the stream. What are you up to? What are we doing? We're gonna need some sort of other wood, though, for the top bit of it. Or do we? I don't think so, actually. Let's see. If we take this... That's kind of exactly what I was trying to go for. Let's see. Is that too many planks? I feel like that's just good. Just like that. Have I been watching Invincible? Haven't seen the new episode. Oh, bro, everyone's literally, all my friends are asking me if I've fucking seen Invincible. I unfortunately am not caught up. Last thing I saw was the halfway point of season 2. It's just so hard to watch shows nowadays, just because, like, me and Alejandro will watch all of our shows together, and she doesn't really like Invincible, and I don't really watch TV by myself because why would I? You know, I would want to watch them with Alejandro. So it's hard, but it's on my list of shows that I eventually will watch. I heard it's fucking peak though. Like actually so good this new season. Another much, man. Just looking around the VO3 Mod Tools YouTube and saw your stream. How's the mapping going? The mapping's going really great. Thanks for stopping by. It's pretty cool. I found my stream like that. You watch any more Euphoria? We just watched episode 4. No. I think we might have plans to watch that tonight. We watched the new season though, the new episode. Bro, it's actually so bad. I didn't really like it. Oh damn, still quite early. I know. Alright, wait. I want to take some of these. Really all of them. Apply for all. Yeah, I'm trying to fucking do that. So that I can do that. Alright, wait, then we'll select everything. And what if we just join it together? Make one big mesh, right? And then we just start like manipulating with some stuff. That looks cool. Let's see what this will look like if we export it. So this is log m over under netting 01 and export X model. Then we'll go into here and we are over under assets and we're looking for this guy and we're going to duplicate it because we want to change this to what we just had, which is netting underscore 01. Accidentally put a fucking 2 at the end of that. That's really cool. And this is right there. This looks like oh, it's shit. Alright, it doesn't look bad, but it needs a little bit more work. Pretty cool. Yeah, it's gonna need a little bit more work though. First things first is I select all this and this, and then I move it to the fucking tiniest bit this direction, duplicate it this direction, and then flip the normals. And then merge that to the center, take the vertex, bring it here. This is gonna have to be like some sort of fucking cable. That holds all this shit together. You jumped ahead? Well, everyone was... I was literally just me. I'm the only one that hasn't seen any of Euphoria. Everyone else has. So they're having like a watch party for the new season. And we watched a recap. There was one other person that hasn't seen it. So we watched a recap. It's alright. But the new episode I did not like. And neither did my girlfriend. She said it was also alright. It's a big 180 of the show. Without spoiling it. Okay. Metal wire fence, trust. Does anyone know where to find zombie knuckle crack pap anim? What's going on, Pavor? I hope we said your name right. I think you're gonna have to rip it. Genuinely. Before we make it a curve. That looks pretty curvy to me. Alright, now we just have to... We're going to have to actually bring these down. And then we can turn that... I don't want to do it yet, though. Okay. Perfect. And now, select these. These gotta be lowered a lot. And now I can convert to curve. Bring it a little bit up. Alright, now we go in and then fix this up. Oh wait, shit. Hey, we should actually fix these up instead. Okay. Okay, now this will be like... it could be the same wood. All right. Let's see what this looks like. I like the idea that you can go under it. Right? Is that tall enough? You were making Ancient Evil for the contest? Nope. How did I get that error you fixed? It just ended up being my zones, I guess. I cut them or something. Weather grommet foliage it wave around the wind. I am thinking about that. Whoops. Alright, you can go pretty deep in this water. Well, let's see about over here. Oh, shit. Let's see. Well, you are gonna have to be able to. You're gonna have to crouch under it. We're gonna have to do something here, like some rocks. I didn't know it would keep the size. That's incredible. Nope. One of the cats having a feast right now. Can you see it? Or can you hear it? Wait, I just realized. What is my mic? Oh my god, I never had a gain this whole time. Bro, no one's told me. Not a gain, a noise gate? Bro. I bet that sounds so much better. Okay. I want... These nets are like fucking... I definitely want the straps to be... I personally like the the rip fan noise. Now it's weird. All right, I'll turn the noise gate off. There we go. It brings a little bit of ambient. We're so back. Feels like when I'm throwing my industrial fan on right at night. Literally feel like I'm in the room with you right now. We could just reach over and... Chat, what is happening?
Then we're going to have to put like some fucking... some of these Johns. Just to have them like over the edge. Or whatnot. So it wouldn't make sense. There's like plywood on the edge for no reason, you know. Then we have some of them different colors. And then we'll have like a blue one leading right up to it. Just for like some color. Like there, we'll put. Here, we'll do this. I got an idea. It's baffling to me how fast you are in Radiant. OMG. Huh? I've been doing this for a long time. Now we need a lantern. Here's one of these classic. No, I need like this. Bro, this is such a small fucking prefab, I like immediately lose it. Alright, let's build lights. Yo, awesome, welcome back. Done now? gasoline extrusion. Things are looking good. Thanks. I want to quickly add in a world fog and a lit fog. We need to edit this a little bit. I gotta put this on my other monitor just for a little bit, my ape, so that I can see what I'm editing. You won't be able to see it. That's okay. Okay, so let's go to World Fog. And we're just gonna lower. That looks a lot better. Peak. Are you having them spawn at the dock? Yes, this is going to be spawn. So this will be the first thing that you see. I must bounce. My rabbit jumped off the house again. No worries, fam. Thanks for coming out here. I want some big fucking mountains. Where are these mountains at? Maybe we should have nothing. I feel like this may be fine. Alright, hold on. Let's edit some of these volumes real quick. So this sun. I don't think it needs to be bigger than that. Then we'll have this. What is this? It's the umber volume. Yo, Eli B, what's going on, man? What's up, bro? I was excited to see what you would start to cook with in this competition. And we are cooking. And then we just need one more volume, which is a Vista volume. And then beyond that is one more, and that is the skybox. But we have to first CSG hollow. Okay. I would like to start detailing the interior. I think we're good out here for now. Maybe we have like a little boat. Something. let's go into here before we forget. Okay. Let's build lights, see what this looks like. All right. Whew. This is what that's looking like. Lighting's done. Boat along the dock. Might not be a bad idea. But I just wanted something off in the distance, so it's maybe like, oh, maybe that's how they came in? You don't really know. Nixter Angel, what's going on? Welcome out here. This is my map so far. So you start here. This is the spawn. The theme is over under. I'm thinking you start at the bottom and you make your way over on top. And this is the spawn room. And this is a no man's land type of area. So zombies will be spawning in the water and stuff. And then there's this little dock that has pack-a-punch. But after a little bit, this door, whatever this is, will open. And then I have some stairs that you can go up, and the door behind you will close. And then when you get into here, there's another bunker door, or some sort of door, that will open up. And boom, now you're in the well room. And then there's just little cave sides on either entrance that bring you eventually up to here. And then there's this, like, spire, and you go up it, and it takes you to the surface. And then you could see down into the well room. Or you can continue along this path, and you can make it to this dock or deck that's overlooking this thing, and you'll be able to swing down. Caverns or paths? Right now they're more paths and caverns. As you can see, like, if you look at this way, you could just see that it's a really small map. RJ, what's going on, man? Welcome out here. Any advice on map blocking when starting? Do you use geometry, or do you just randomly make a shape of room that isn't a perfect shape? I'm new to all of this, and I'm trying to make a map too. Do you have any videos starting from a brand new project and just blocking out the map that I can refer to and learn? I always tend to plan everything out on paper first, or just draw down a base layout, and then from there I go into blocking out. I'll just draw down textures and follow my layout, and then I'll go room by room detailing. I'm guessing falling in the well is an insta-death. I don't think I'll make it insta-death because that would be really annoying. But if you fall down it, your screen will turn black, and then you'll just teleport up and you'll take a lot of damage. Does it need to be outside the playable space? Like, is there a glow cavern? What is that? What is a glow cavern? Because I'm thinking this was like this was all carved out by some like ancient civilization. It doesn't need to be outside. Oh, no, no, no. Let's go ahead and I want to see what it looked like if we put some assets together. There we go. Now I can actually see what I'm working with. What the fuck? How big is this fucking... Oh my god. What did I just place in? This is like the fucking biggest model known to man. Oh, that's what I need to do. I need to edit this fog so it goes up. Let's see. Base distance. Half height should be like 5,000. Base height should be like 3,000. What the fuck? Yeah, that looks good. Oh, okay, chat. Well, miscommunication. I gotta go pick up my girlfriend. Let me check up on chat real quick. Make an audio so when you fall into the well, say this is Sparta. LOL. Oh, well. And there'd be like ancient symbols on the walls. Yes, that is literally what I wanted to do. It's like ancient civilization type, with like stuff on the walls. I think it'd be cool. Oh, all right, so that's gonna be it for this stream. Chap, it's been a great stream. There's so many of you that came out today. I really do appreciate it. I know I haven't streamed in a while. I'm gonna keep it to like maybe 1 or 2 streams a week. Honestly, I don't know. It's kind of hard with my schedule. It's just so sporadic, and I can't really say like I can't have like define like, oh, I'm gonna stream every day, and you know one. But I think the next time that I will be live should be Saturday. Let's see. I was supposed to work, but now I don't have work. So I'll stream on Saturday. I'll put the thing out, and we'll work more on this map. But yeah, I'm really happy with how this is turning out. This is looking pretty cool. We'll get some feedback. We'll put this on Twitter real quick. Just something. Wait, just something. Just some. Okay, I want to make sure nothing crazy was on there. Oh god, that was a crazy. Got the spawn room done. Very happy with the results. Going to work on more of it on Saturday live on my YouTube channel. So come check it out. Post that. And now we will end stream. Thank you so much for coming out here, man. You guys are so awesome. Thank you for liking the stream, showing your support, coming out here, subscribing, doing all that. And I hope to see you all in Saturday's stream. Just want to say thanks for all the streams you do. As a person wanting to learn maps, fun to others, and pick up on how they approach aspects, and like you and throwing mold. Snurtle, thank you so much, man. I appreciate that. And that's what I do. All right, I gotta go. I gotta go pick her up. She's now waiting for me. Peace out. See you on Saturday.